Julia, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling you Julia like we are best friends, but that's kind of the way it is in the colonies. We always go by their first names.
Oh, that's fine.
Pronounce for me your last name.
I pronounce it Ormond.
Ormond.
Ormond. I don't know. I've heard a complete variety of pronunciations from people. I just sort of leave them to it.
I've heard Ormond and Ormond.
I think the latter is probably an American version of what I say.
Ormond.
Sometimes British people pick me up on this. Oh, why do you pronounce it Ormond? You know?
And you say, because it's my name.
It's my name.
I think it's interesting in this story of the American West that we have you with your British accent and we have Anthony Hopkins with his British accent. And yet, it is valid, is it not, that in that time we would have English accents?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that these are the Europeans that came to settle and make their way in the West.
Yes.
So,
had you ever been on a location like this in your life?
No. I'd never been to the Rockies before. I mean, I'd never been to Canada before. So it was breathtaking and it was wonderful. And I think it's given a strength and a power to the movie. It really has.
Was it difficult being on that kind of location?
No, it really. I think it enabled us as characters to feel something about the place that we were filming in. I think one of the things that was really interesting was that it was on a Native American reservation. It was shot on the Goodstonian Reservation. And I think that says something about perhaps the way in which we treat the land and tend to own it and build on it and perhaps destroy it in a way that they respect it more and leave it for what it is. We needed to go to a reservation in order to find that expanse.
Did you do your own riding in this, horseback riding?
Yes, I did. Yes, I had some wonderful teachers. I had the Dodds brothers amongst others, and they were great. They made it a lot of fun, and they took me to see various events. I went to the Calgary Stampede, and that was one of the sort of very, very thrilling parts of it for me, especially as an English person. You'd sort of never imagine that you would be doing that kind of stuff in a film.
You had never ridden horseback before?
Oh, I'd ridden before. I hadn't done American saddle, and I hadn't roped before.
Yes, we see you swinging that rope around like a pro there.
I had good teachers.
Would they kind of get it going, or would you have to get it going yourself?
Oh, no, you get it going as well. Somebody winding you up before. No, you do it yourself.
You had to be very proud of yourself.
I was quite pleased. I was sorry that there wasn't more of that, or there wasn't kind of more, once I discovered it or got into it. It's quite funny how the amount of time and work and energy and that goes into getting one little thing that is in fact only in one shot of the movie, but
how many weeks did it? I'm sorry. How many weeks did it take you to learn to rope?
I had a week where the others went to Jamaica to shoot some of the sea stuff, the stuff when Tristan is away, and a lot of that was spent riding and learning to rope. And then it was always around on the set. There was always a bale of hay that had those plastic cow horns stuck in them, and we'd sort of just play around with it a lot. But it was good fun. It was kind of like everybody would join in, and it was good fun.
You're going to do now a film with Harrison Ford, Sabrina. Is that the remake of the Audrey Hepburn Sabrina? Yes,
it is. It's a remake of Sam Taylor's Sabrina Fair. It's brought up to date, and it has changed quite a bit. But yeah.
And then you're doing a movie with Richard Gere and Sean Connery.
I've done that.
You've done that
I've done
already.
that. That was shot this summer. Jerry Zucker directed it. So, yeah, that was good fun.
How are you feeling at this moment? Overwhelmed?
Tired. Yeah, a little bit overwhelmed.
Frightened at all?
You get so wrapped up in actually doing the work, and that's what you do. You kind of like I think it's all. You start to sort of see or realize where the kind of myth side of it comes from, because the way in which the business works is quite down to earth and quite normal, and a script arrives through the post. People keep saying, how did you get the part? Well, the script comes through the post from my agent. You read it, you learn it, you go to the screen. It's all quite matter of fact, and you are left with focusing on the work and focusing on the part and doing it to the best of your ability. It's when you get to seeing it on screen that something kind of hits you that I think I'm quite glad that I've not really been aware of until now. And then when you do see it, you sort of think, oh, I think I better go back to drama school and kind of.
Well, people are going to know who you are, that's for sure. And Julia, I thank you very much for talking with us here today, and congratulations to you on your lovely, beautiful performance in Legends of the Fall.
Thank you very much.